So it is word of the week, and this week's word is omnipotence. Hey Joey, what would you do if you were omnipotent?
Probably kill myself.
Excuse me?
Hey, if little Joey's dead, then I got no reason to live.
Joey, omnipotent.
You are?
Ross, that's what I think of when I hear the word omnipotent. I think of this scene from Friends. Was that good? I don't know. Omnipotent is the power to do anything. Total power.
Unlimited power!
It's usually attributed to deities, usually in monotheistic religions. Now, the word omnipotence derives from the word omni, meaning all, Latin prefix, and then the suffix, I believe, the word potens, which means potent or powerful, and thus all-powerful. Now, in my research of this word, I came upon something very interesting. In the philosophical sphere area, there's something called process theology, also known as process thought. Now, there are multiple people who have written about this concept and where they might differ in some beliefs. The gist of it is that they insist that God can in some sense, at least the Christian God, can in some sense be seen as not eternal, able to change, and affected by the people and things surrounding God. And that contradicts the classical view of God as eternal, unchanging, and unaffected by anything. Now, one of the people who have written about process theology is called Charles Hartshorne, and he has an argument about why God can be seen as not omnipotent. If a being exists, they must be active in some way. And if they are able to make choices and be active, then said being has the power to resist its creator. If a being is able to resist its creator, then that creator does not have absolute power. Now, there's more to read about Charles Hartshorne at Stanford's Encyclopedia of Philosophy, their website, which goes into more detail. And in process theology, Charles Hartshorne, especially as far as I could read, they're not disputing whether or not that there is a God, but more about how God exists, the actuality of God, which I found very, very interesting. That was kind of a tangent I read about. I got sucked into this process theology idea. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with a new word. Bye.